Imagine being a young boy on a small island, living in a house so tiny that the roof leaked whenever it rained. Imagine going to bed hungry, not because you wanted to diet, but because there was simply no food on the table. Imagine chasing your dream with torn shoes, or sometimes, no shoes at all. This is not just any story. This is the story of a boy who was once called too skinny to ever play professional football. A boy who was mocked, doubted, and even told by doctors that he might never play again after a heart condition was discovered. Yet, today, that same boy is one of the richest athletes in the world, a billionaire footballer, and one of the most recognized names on the planet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, you might know him as CR7, the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, the goal-scoring machine, and the fitness icon who has inspired millions. But behind the fame, the private jets, and the billion-dollar contracts, lies a story of unimaginable struggle, relentless work ethic, and a financial journey that teaches us all something priceless. And in this video, we're not just telling Ronaldo's story as a footballer. We're breaking it down as a blueprint for success and wealth creation. Because the truth is, Ronaldo's life is not just about football. It's about money management, brand building, resilience, and proving that you don't need to be born rich to live rich. By the end of this story, you'll walk away with more than inspiration. You'll leave with practical lessons you can apply in your own journey, whether you're chasing financial freedom, trying to start a business, or simply working hard to improve your life. Now, before we begin, pause for a second. Have you liked, subscribed, and turned on the notification bell? If you haven't, you're about to miss out on weekly stories that could literally shift the way you think about money, success, and your own potential. This channel isn't just about entertainment, it's about learning strategies from legends that you can apply in real life. So hit that button right now. Done? Perfect. Now, let's get into it. So, grab your notepad, because this is not just another football story. This is a rags to riches playbook. Chapter 1. Humble Beginnings. From Poverty to Passion. Cristiano Ronaldo was born in 1985, on the small Portuguese island of Madeira. His father was a municipal gardener, and his mother worked as a cook. Life wasn't easy. Far from it. In fact, Ronaldo himself has admitted that sometimes, the family struggled to afford basic necessities. He was the youngest of 4 children, and because money was scarce, the family lived in a small, cramped home. His bed, often shared. His clothes, hand-me-downs. His meals, sometimes skipped. But in the middle of all that struggle, there was one thing Ronaldo had in abundance: passion for football. As a child, Ronaldo would often use anything he could find as a ball, from socks rolled together to old rags tied up. His determination was so intense that he would play for hours, refusing to go home even when it got dark. His mother once said, all he ever wanted to do was play football. If he didn't eat, if he didn't sleep, it didn't matter, as long as he could play. But here's the twist: Ronaldo wasn't born with everything working in his favor. As a kid, he was often mocked for being too skinny. He was told he wasn't strong enough. And at the age of 15, he was diagnosed with a racing heart condition that nearly ended his career before it even began. Most people would have given up right there. But Ronaldo, he fought through it. He underwent surgery, recovered within weeks, and came back hungrier than ever. This was the first sign of something that would define his entire career: his refusal to quit. Now, let's pause here for a second. This part of Ronaldo's life carries a powerful lesson for you and me. Maybe you don't come from wealth. Maybe you've been told you don't have what it takes. Maybe life keeps throwing obstacles in your path. But like Ronaldo, the key is not where you start, it's how determined you are to keep going. If you can turn your pain into passion, your weakness into work ethic, and your challenges into fuel, you can transform your life just as Ronaldo did. That's the foundation of his story. From a poor island boy with nothing, to a global superstar with everything. All because he never allowed his circumstances to define his destiny. Chapter 2. Breaking Through. The Relentless Work Ethic. Cristiano Ronaldo's rise was not just about talent, it was about obsession. While other young players in the academy would leave training and head home, Ronaldo stayed back. He would practice free kicks until his legs felt like lead. He would sprint repeatedly, pushing his body beyond exhaustion. Teammates would often laugh, calling him too serious. But Ronaldo wasn't playing around. He saw football not just as a game, but as his only ticket out of poverty. He had no wealthy family, no financial backup, no plan B. Failure simply wasn't an option. This relentless discipline paid off. Coaches noticed him. Scouts whispered his name. Soon, Sporting Lisbon recognized what others couldn't ignore. This boy wasn't ordinary. He had the mindset of someone destined for greatness. Lesson for you. No matter your field, whether business, investing, or personal goals, talent alone is not enough. Discipline is what separates dreamers from doers. Ronaldo teaches us that while opportunities may not come often, preparation ensures you're ready when they do. And let me ask you something. Are you putting in Ronaldo-level discipline into your financial life? Are you setting aside money to invest, reading about opportunities, building skills, and pushing yourself even when it feels uncomfortable? That's the kind of mindset that transforms ordinary people into millionaires. Comment below, what's one area of your life you need to apply more discipline right now? Chapter 3, The Rise to Stardom. From Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United. Ronaldo's breakout came in a friendly match in 2003 when Sporting Lisbon faced Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson watched in amazement as this skinny Portuguese teenager tormented his defenders with speed, skill, and confidence far beyond his age. After the game, Ferguson made a bold move. He signed Ronaldo for £12 million, a record fee at the time for a teenager. For Ronaldo, this wasn't just a contract, it was the moment his life changed forever. From a small boy in Madeira to the bright lights of Old Trafford, the stage was set. At Manchester United, Ronaldo didn't just play football, he built a reputation. He transformed his physique, sharpened his skills, and developed the mentality of a global superstar. He won 3 Premier League titles, a Champions League, and his first Ballon d'Or. But here's where the story takes a financial twist. His brand began to grow. At United, Ronaldo wasn't just a player, he became a marketing machine. Sponsors lined up. Jersey sales skyrocketed. Every game he played didn't just bring trophies, it brought millions. Lesson for you. Sometimes your breakthrough moment comes when preparation meets opportunity. But once you get that break, how you brand yourself determines how far you'll go. Ronaldo leveraged Manchester United's global platform to build his name, and that opened doors far beyond football. Think about this. Are you branding yourself in your business or career? When people hear your name, do they think of excellence, reliability, or value? If not, you're leaving money on the table. Chapter 4, Building a Global Brand, Beyond Football. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer. He is a global brand. And this is where his story becomes even more interesting for you. Because while football may have been his foundation, it was his vision beyond football that truly set him apart. Ronaldo understood something most athletes never grasp. Your career on the pitch is temporary, but your brand, your name, can live forever. He built his brand around 3 pillars. 1. Discipline, his image as the ultimate hard worker. 2. Excellence, always delivering results on the pitch. 3. Aspirational lifestyle. He showed the world that with discipline, you can live like a king. From his CR7 clothing line to his perfume brand, from hotels to gyms, Ronaldo expanded his influence far beyond the football stadium. His Instagram alone became a business empire, with brands paying millions for a single post. Lesson for you: never limit yourself to one source of income. Even if you're amazing at your job today, think, what else can I build with my skills, my network, or my reputation? And pause for a second. If you're watching this, ask yourself, Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, why not? Because this channel is all about showing you how legends like Ronaldo think, build, and multiply wealth. And I promise you, if you stick with me, you'll leave every video with tools to build your own empire. So click subscribe, hit that bell, and let's keep growing together. Ronaldo proved something. Your talent can make you rich, but your brand can make you a billionaire. Chapter 5: Smart Financial Moves. How Ronaldo invested millions. Now, let's talk about the part most people don't see, the money game. Because listen, making money is one thing, but keeping it, growing it, that's a completely different story. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just earn from football, he learned how to multiply his money. He invested in hotels, Pestana CR7 hotels, in major cities, luxury real estate across Europe and the Middle East, fitness gyms, CR7 Crunch, to tie in with his health brand, even tech and wellness businesses that align with his image. What's smart about this? Every investment connects with his personal brand. His hotels scream luxury, just like his lifestyle. His gyms scream discipline, just like his training. His clothing and fragrances scream style, just like his image. Lesson for you: don't just chase random investments. Build around your strengths. If people know you for one thing, expand that into multiple streams of income. But here's where Ronaldo really shines. He avoids the common trap of reckless spending. Sure, he buys luxury cars and mansions, but those are part of his brand showcase. Behind the scenes, he's disciplined with money. He chooses assets that generate more wealth. And here's the question for you right now. Have you thought about your own money? Is it working for you, or are you only working for it? Ronaldo teaches us this powerful truth. Money doesn't sleep. And if you want to be free, your money must work even when you're not. So the next time you think about wealth, remember this. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just play football to get rich. He played football to buy time, and then he used that time to build an empire. And if he can do it starting from poverty in Madeira, what's stopping you? Chapter 6: Lessons for you. What you can learn from Ronaldo's money habits. Now, let's pause for a moment and reflect. It's easy to admire Cristiano Ronaldo from a distance. His goals, his trophies, his luxury lifestyle. But the real question is, what can you learn from him? Because if all you do is watch him and clap, you'll never grow. But if you take lessons from his journey, then his success becomes a mirror for your own potential. So, what are the financial lessons Ronaldo teaches us? First lesson: discipline with money. Ronaldo doesn't waste money on reckless spending, despite earning more than most athletes in history. He invests, he diversifies, and he builds. Many of us, when money comes in, we think only of enjoyment. Big parties, flashy cars, unnecessary expenses. But Ronaldo proves that it's not how much you earn, it's how you manage what you earn that creates wealth. Second lesson: multiple streams of income. Football gave Ronaldo fame, but it's business that made him a billionaire. His fashion line, fragrances, hotels, gyms, sponsorships, and investments, these created a money machine that never sleeps. For you, that might mean don't rely on one job or one hustle. Start something on the side. Build something that grows even while you're sleeping. Third lesson: leverage your name and your brand. Ronaldo turned his name, just CR7, into a global empire. What about you? Your name may not be known worldwide, but you have a reputation. How are you protecting it? How are you using it to build trust so people want to do business with you? Fourth lesson: longevity mindset. Ronaldo always thinks long-term. He invests in his body, his career, and his finances. Most people live only for today. But if you think 5 years, 10 years, 20 years ahead, your decisions will be different. Ask yourself, what will I be remembered for in 20 years? Here's the truth. If you adopt even a fraction of Ronaldo's financial habits, discipline, diversification, branding, and long-term thinking, you too can move from just getting by to building real wealth. So let me ask you directly, have you started working on multiple streams of income? Are you saving and investing, or just spending everything? Are you thinking of your long-term financial future? If not, this chapter should be your wake-up call. But Ronaldo's story isn't just about money, it's also about resilience. And that brings us to the next part of his journey. Chapter 7: Overcoming Critics and Staying Relevant. Cristiano Ronaldo has faced criticism his entire career. When he was at Sporting Lisbon, people said he was too skinny. At Manchester United, they said he was too flashy and selfish. At Real Madrid, they said he could never be bigger than Messi. And even now, people say he's too old to keep playing at the highest level. But here's what makes Ronaldo different. He thrives on criticism. He doesn't run from it. He uses it as fuel. Think about it. How many times have people doubted you? How many times have they told you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or that you'll never make it? Most people quit when they hear those words. But Ronaldo, he smiled, trained harder, scored more goals, and broke more records. That's why he's still relevant today, even in his late 30s, while many of his former teammates are long forgotten. Lesson for you: don't let people's opinions define your future. The critics don't pay your bills, and they don't determine your destiny. If Ronaldo had listened to his doubters, he would never have become a billionaire athlete. Another key secret to Ronaldo's relevance is reinvention. Every stage of his career, he evolved. From a skinny dribbler at Sporting, to a speed demon at Manchester United, to a goal machine at Real Madrid, and now a global ambassador of football. He never stayed the same. He always found a way to remain valuable. So ask yourself, are you reinventing yourself, or are you stuck in the same place? The world is changing fast. Jobs are changing, business is changing, technology is changing. If you're not adapting, you're disappearing. Ronaldo's story is proof that if you keep learning, keep adapting, and keep grinding, you'll always remain relevant, no matter your age, no matter the critics. And that, my friend, is how you silence the noise, with results. Chapter 8: The Billionaire Athlete. Ronaldo's place among the world's wealthiest. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer. He is a global institution, a brand, and a billionaire athlete who turned his passion into one of the most powerful financial stories in the world. In 2020, Forbes officially declared Ronaldo as the first footballer to surpass $1 billion in career earnings. Think about that for a second. A boy who once shared a small room with his siblings in Madeira, who had to leave home at 12 years old with nothing but dreams in his heart, now sits at the same financial table as people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Oprah Winfrey. Not because he invented a new product or ran a tech empire, but because he mastered the art of excellence, discipline, and branding. But here's what most people miss. Ronaldo didn't make his billions only from his salary on the pitch. Yes, his contracts with Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and now Al Nassr have earned him hundreds of millions. But the real wealth came from his smart business decisions. He built the CR7 brand, which sells everything from fragrances to hotels. He became the most followed human on Instagram, turning his social media into a money machine worth millions per post. He invested in gyms, fashion, and even clinics, diversifying his income streams so that football was just one piece of the puzzle. And that's the biggest lesson. Ronaldo understood that fame fades, but wealth built on systems, branding, and investments lasts a lifetime. So here's the challenge to you watching this. Are you building just for today, or are you building a brand that will pay you tomorrow, even when you're asleep? Think about it. Conclusion: turning Ronaldo's story into your story. Now, let's bring it home. Ronaldo's journey is not just about football. It's about resilience, vision, and the mindset of a champion. He reminds us that 1. Your background does not define your future. He came from poverty, yet he built a billion-dollar life. 2. Discipline beats talent. Millions of kids had talent, but Ronaldo combined talent with insane discipline, and that made the difference. 3. You must think beyond your main hustle. Football gave him a platform, but business made him wealthy. 4. Critics will always exist. Some said he was selfish, some said he was too arrogant. But instead of letting opinions break him, he used them as fuel. Now let me ask you, what excuses have you been holding on to? Are you blaming your environment, your parents, the economy? Or are you ready to say, if Ronaldo could make it from nothing, I can too? Because here's the truth. The only thing standing between you and your next level is not your bank account, not your education, not your circumstances. It's your belief and your willingness to act. If there's one financial insight you should take from Ronaldo, it's this. Don't just chase money. Build value, build systems, and money will chase you. Before we end, I have to ask you again. Have you subscribed to this channel? If you haven't, pause for a moment and think, why not? If you want more stories like this that not only inspire you but also teach you financial principles you can apply in your own life, then subscribing is not just a choice, it's an investment in yourself. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story that could change the way you think about success forever. So, my friend, let Ronaldo's story fuel you. Don't just watch and admire. Take action. Start building. Start investing in your skills, your brand, and your financial future. One day, people may tell your story as the next rags to riches legend. Until then, remember, the dream is free, but the hustle, the discipline, and the mindset will cost you. Pay the price, and success will pay you back with interest.